Hello everyone, I'm Davikin, and as you can read in the title, this is a Kong's guide that some people requested me, so I'll try to do my best. As you know, the basic moveset is just the, I think everyone knows that, the charged heavy, light heavy change, full block, the charging shield crash. This is completely useless, so don't use it. Shield Bass, the Shield Bass mix-up. This is one of my favorite moves. And of course the Flame Uppercut. This is definitely my favorite Kong's move. But also there is something that not many people knows, and is that you can cancel the where is it? I think it's here. You can cancel the recovery of light and heavy attacks with full block stance. And this is pretty useful because many people try to hit you immediately after you stop attacking. So once you do a light, for example, that's full block, many people will try to hit you. So it's a free flail uppercut, like that, for example, and just like that. Wait a second. Where is it? Here. And now I'm going to play the Max Punish because I think everyone knows the moveset as I said. Now I'm going to explain the Conqueror's Max Punishes, the GB Punish, also the throw and all of that. And before continuing, I have to say that I really love Conqueror's move. It's so much damage now. But I have to try it in 4v4 because I only play a couple of duels yet. So for a heavy parry, it's a Shield Slide. I'm going to play that later. Wait, Shield Slide, just for 13 damage. Okay, from a light. For a light parry, it's top heavy for 33 damage. And GB side as a heavy. And wait a second. For an alternate throw is two heavies, but you can move. You can move your guard. If you have your guard at the left, just throw it, and heavy and heavy. If it's top guard, throw and heavy, just like that. There's no more max punishes for, I don't know, for example, for a wall throw or something. Oh yes, wait. For a wall splat is a top heavy. Just like. I think that's everything. Heavy parry, light parry, GB, throw, wall splat. Yes, I think it's everything. And now I'm going to explain the more advanced techniques that I used to do in duels. Okay, now I'm going to explain the advanced techniques and the thing I usually do in duels, and also after that I will explain how to survive to a gank with Conqueror. And no, it's not just spamming the zone attack, because you'll be there soon. Okay, so first of all, my favorite move, and it's the light. Man, it's so fast now. Light, heavy, and top heavy. Light, shield bass, and top heavy. Okay, so many people will, almost everybody, will dodge that shield bass, and after that you have to do a top heavy and not a top light like many people do. Why? because and your enemy have two options, or they usually do two things. They just try to GP you after the shield bash, so the top heavy will land, or they will wait for a top light. And if you do a top heavy, they will miss the parry. I don't know why, but it works a lot. But I don't know why almost everybody miss that parry. I can't understand it. And believe me, I've done the top light, I mean the light, shield bash and top light like 10 less than 10 times in a year, and every single time that I did a light, people just parry the light. But if after that I do a heavy, they will eat the heavy. They will miss the parry and eat the heavy. But of course, if your enemy parries the heavy attack, don't do this again. Just don't use this move. Also, I don't know why, but even when that works one time, I mean, if you light shield bash and do the top heavy, and they try to GP you and they'll eat the top heavy, many people try to do it again and they eat the top heavy again. I don't know why. I don't know why it happens. Okay, now the full block. How to play with a full block. So not everybody. Okay, you think I'm going to full block, and in the exact moment that I'm going to full block, they'll try to GB me. No, not many people try to do that. So you go to in full block and wait a couple of seconds, and then a light heavy or a top heavy. I usually do a side heavy. I said a light heavy. I don't know. I usually do a side heavy because I don't know. It just have an awesome tracking. It's insane. Okay, I have a technique against Warden, for example, and it's a dodge and side heavy, because as you can see in my duels video, many times I dodge forward. They just try to go to the shoulder bash, and the heavy tracks them and it lands. So yeah. When you are in full block, you don't have to do always a side or a top heavy. You can just do a shield bash light or just a top light, or do nothing. You just go out because your enemy doesn't do anything also. Or for example, you can go to full block and GB. Sometimes it works. I don't know why. People just dodge because they think you're going to do the shield bash. And also another one of my favorite tricks, and it's the light and heavy chain. So if you do the light chain and it works, perfect. If you do the light chain and your enemy parries the light, the next time you just do the shield bash light. No, sorry, it's not this. Shield bash light, heavy and heavy, because they'll try to parry your light again, obviously, and after the heavy land they think you'll do another light. So I don't know, it's just work a lot of time. And if your enemy just block the light and do it a couple of times more, and the third or the fourth time do a light and heavy, because many times they are just watching if you are doing the same thing all the time. So you have to make them think that you are going to do it again, and the third or fourth time do a heavy, because they said okay, he's going to do the light chain again, and then you change to the heavy and they will miss the parry. And I think that's all my trick. I just have to adapt to every hero and every person. I just adapt my style, but that's all the moves, the techniques and the moves I used to do in duels. Yeah, And now, how to survive in a gang with Conqueror. I almost forgot about something, and it's that you know that well, Conqueror's opponents heavy have superior's block. Okay, you see that? So that means that if you use the superior block to block a heavy, your heavy will land. Okay, like that. You have to try to parry a light when you see a heavy, and then your heavy will land, just like that. Okay, I missed that one. And the damage is the same of your regular heavy. Like if it's top heavy is 33, side heavy is 25, and that. And that's all. I almost forgot about that. And now, how to survive in a gang with Conquer. Okay, it of course depends on how the people try to gang you and what heroes are they playing. So, if, for example, if the enemy hero have a lot of bashes and a lot of unblockables, it's pretty difficult. It's really difficult to survive that. But what I do is startle, of course, and just try to, for example, just shield was live and then turtle again. And when I see they are spamming a lot of moves, I just do a zone, but just one hit, just to control them, you can say. And of course, for example, try to do a light and heavy chain as long as you can. For example, light, and you change enemy and do a heavy and things like that. Also, it's a bad idea to go into full block in a gang situation because, as you know, many people will try to GB you, and that's the reason. Okay, so once you pop revenge, if you have the shield basher, I recommend to use the shield basher. It will do 8 damage instead of 6. So you have to just do a shield bash a lot. I'm sorry, but it's what it was, especially in a gang. And you have to use your light heavy chain to avoid the enemy to attack. Just keep them busy blocking you and try to parry you. And of course, I think I said that, but do a zone sometimes to keep them away from you. And I think that's all. Of course, also many people are going to just back dodge to avoid the shield bash. So sometimes just don't do nothing with a second and GB and throw them, and you know the max punish double heavy. And I think that's all. It's just practice and practice. I don't know what more I can say about gang, and I think I've explained everything about Conqueror. And thank you for watching. I hope you could understand me, and if you have any doubt, just ask me in the comment.